Here are 5 of the most common mistakes you probably are making in Fortnite. Let's go. The first mistake you are making is dying because of pre-fires. Not from pre-fires, but from doing them or trying to do them. Most common ways players die is because of pre-fires. The enemy taking your wall instead of you pre-firing, you not having good enough ping to pre-fire, or the enemy just phasing into your box. There are 2 fixes to this. 1, tease the aspect of doing covered pre-fires instead of open pre-fires, specifically from a right-hand peek. Secondly, you could be phased in a build such as a stare and pre-fire, which can be followed by getting out of the phase for cover. The second mistake you might be making is not editing with your blueprint out. Most players in Fortnite mostly edit with their pickaxe out instead of their blueprint. This is probably because editing with your pickaxe out feels more smooth, which makes them have the ability to edit faster only with their pickaxe out. All you have to do is build into your muscle memory the habit of always having the blueprint out while building. This isn't just for the looks of it. Editing with your blueprint out allows you to edit from way further and also allows you to reset builds without directly looking at your builds. The third mistake is doing pre-piece in an unsafe manner. I have seen a lot of players that have gotten the muscle memory to pre-piece, in which you predict the enemy's movement and try to trap him when he escapes his box. But what I have also seen is they do this without proper protection, and let me tell you, protection is key. Instead of making the pre-piece into a 50-50 as such, try making it like this, in which you get the right-hand peek and puts you in a much more safer position compared to this. The fourth mistake is being too focused, not just being too focused, but rather being too focused on one thing or one enemy. There are so many players I have seen that in game are just fighting with a tunnel vision on just one player and commit to just that enemy as if it's a 1 versus 1 going on in creative. You need to realize that you must be vigilant and safe from every angle. Many players might make one player 1 HP and endless spray their SMG in the open in hopes of landing one shot to get the kill, but this in turn gets them eliminated as you become a free shot. It's not that you can't at all speed up to eliminate the enemy who is low. It's just that you must do it in a safer manner. You can still be aggressive without leaving your booty open to the third party. Sorry for that. I got a bit emotional explaining this mistake. I have gotten shot in the back thousands of times in Fortnite, and I just don't want that to happen to you, unless you like that kind of thing. The fifth mistake is a mistake, if avoided, could save your life. If you have watched any of my previous videos, you must know that I'm a big proponent for disengaging when your odds of winning are low. But I have seen many players that try to completely disengage with their back completely turned to the enemy. This could only potentially be viable if you are at a greater distance to the enemy. But if you are even semi-close, the enemy will just come to you in no time and try his best to finish you. You must disengage like the pros. If you have seen the gameplay of any pro disengaging, you will notice that they disengage in an aggressive way, meaning they are always on the lookout for baits and free shots they can get on the enemy whenever they are making more boxes. To fix this habitual mistake, you should try to keep a confident mindset even when you are low, and always look out for opportunities, as every human leaves the most openings when he is the most desperate. If this video gave you any value, then subscribe and check out my Fortnite maps.